Hello everyone, my name is Lily Archive, and today I'm going to be looking at the second half of 2024 for the Duggar Bates Confessions page. This is a page where people write in their anonymous confessions about the Duggars and the Bates. I did do a video a couple months ago for the first half of the year, but let's jump right into it. So this confession was sent right after Jana's wedding. They said hell has officially frozen over and pigs are able to fly. Jana's married. Now, we got the first glimpse that in July, I believe, early July, that Jana might be getting married because she had posted from Charleston with John and Abby wearing a ring on her engagement ring finger. Now, I came at everybody on Instagram. I'll show you the post I made on stories and said, no way, I think it's a purity ring. Even on Tumblr, I had found some other pictures where she was wearing a purity ring. I really didn't think it was gonna happen. I low-key just never thought she would get married. She's not even that old. I just thought, for whatever reason, she's not interested in being married. She seems kind of avoidant to me in my mind. And so that was kind of what I was thinking, but I had to eat my crow. Kind of like on the Wendy Williams show. If you guys know, I'm like a huge Wendy Williams fan. I can't help it. But I had to eat my crow and be like, yep, she's getting married when Without a Crystal Ball had leaked the engagement photos. So somebody said the dress was low cut by their standards, but she looked lovely. I'm sad Jill wasn't in the wedding party. Odd that Hannah wasn't either. She's Steven's sister. Now, for the dress, it is interesting to me, kind of the 180 she's kind of taken. She used to be the girl who photoshopped skirts on immodestly dressed women at the fair in the back of her photos, you know what I mean? So it is kind of weird. Now, as for the Jill thing, I did put my take on TikTok. I don't think that she's close with Jill, like, at this point in their lives. I don't think, as much as people might think, Jill deserves to be in the wedding, I don't think she does. And that's not hate on Jill at all. It's just like Jana can, have whoever, and it just makes more sense. She talks to the other girls more. I believe it was like Jess, Abby, Ginger, Josie, Jordan, Johanna, and I think that the only two that weren't included were Jennifer and Jill. Oh, sorry, and Joy was in there too. But I didn't think it was weird. If you don't talk to this girl, also, she comes through a totally different mindset from all accounts of what we're assuming. It would make sense that Jill wouldn't be involved. Now, as for Hannah, I do think it would have been cute if she had, like, Hannah and Jeremiah in the wedding, because now they're, like, they're gonna have, like, double-cousined babies. But, I mean, that's also not weird to me. She's probably not super close with her. I imagine they'll probably get closer as the years go on, just with different family events now being at double the family events together. But yeah, I thought that people thought that was so weird. I think it's kind of like a funny thing for a family to find another family that they kind of align with, and then for the kids to kind of get together in that way. And also, you spend a lot of time with the in-laws. So it made sense to me. I thought it was kind of cute, actually. Someone said that Michelle Duggar is kind of killing it in the looks department as of lately. Now, I reposted this to my stories, like, when it was posted a month ago, and I was like, yeah, like, she's kind of a baddie. And honestly, like, she used to be that girl. Like, she did used to be that girl. Now, she took a steep decline because she was busy raising this Christian generation, but, she has come back. And I think, especially when you compare her to her man, like, she looking real good. She looking real good. So, Duggar Bates Confessions really don't be posting like they used to. So we're already onto the Bates. This is going to be a short video. But somebody said Lawson knows a Vanilla Ice song. Gil must be a cool dad because Jim Bob would never let his kids know about Vanilla Ice. Now, when I saw this, I was kind of like, these people, they're raised to kind of have these ideals, but they are grown people. Like, they can make decisions about what they want to watch. Now, what they want to watch, yes, it is influenced by how they're raised in those convictions, but they do stray in that way, and I would say most of the Bates listen to secular music. It was not shocking to me. Also, I want to guarantee you that almost every single Lost Boy is definitely listening to secular music. Um, I don't think that they have much control on that for the adult children. Someone said, I can't help but cringe when I think about all the wonderful travel pictures that have been ruined by this pose. He does love that pose, and he's loved that pose for a long time. Like, this was way before Tiffany, like, at least 8 years with this pose. And honestly, though, and this is probably not where his mind is, but my mind would be like, if I found a pose where I look skinny or something, like I would be using that pose in every photo. So I don't know if that's like he just feels like he looks good in that pose, like that, that shows off his muscles or something, or like snatches his waist. I don't know. It might just be because he likes it and I don't know. But I did think that was interesting. I have noticed that. Okay, I mean, I told y'all Duggar Bates confessions don't be posting like they used to. This is the last confession we're looking at for the whole second half of the year. But somebody said Tiffany just pushed out a whole human, and of course Lawson made it all about him. Barely any pics of Tiffany, and she was barely in the video. I'm sorry, I just can't with him. Now, normally, I don't want to defend Lawson. I really don't want to do it. However, kind of my perspective was I have noticed that he is in, like, probably, like, if there's pictures of just one of the parents with William, or Will, whatever they're calling him, because they already have a William, with Will, it is usually Lawson. I'd say probably at least 65 to 70% of the time I've noticed that. However, if it was me and I was giving birth, I feel like I'd just be insecure. Now, even though Tiffany looks amazing, I feel like maybe she's just insecure and doesn't want to be in the photos. And that's kind of my thought, not to give Lawson the benefit of the doubt. It could just be that Lawson wants the photo opportunities. They're definitely getting those photos in, I'll tell you that much. Alright guys, sorry for the short video. Just wanted to do the second half of the year for Duggar Bates confession video. My next post is going to be pretty long. It might be in multiple parts. I'm looking at a 2022 Ask Me Anything on Reddit about the Rodriguez family babysitter. And initially when I had looked at that back in the day, I wasn't like super into the Rodriguezes. I hadn't gone down the rabbit hole like I have now. And so I really wanted to look back into Fundy history with that and kind of see my thoughts now that I really have more information. So I think that that will probably be my next video. Again, might be multiple part video. And then I really want to do some like yearly rundowns, at least for the Duggars and the Bates. I don't think I'm going to do Girl to Find. There was just too much. And then honestly, I don't think I'm going to do the Rodriguez's either, just because there was so much with, like the whole video would pretty much be just like the coverette, however you say that, versus Jill feud. And I'd honestly rather just do a whole video rundown on that feud rather than talk about all the other stuff they've done, and then do another separate video more about the Samuel and Brienne courtship, and then perhaps a Timothy wedding reaction video. But I'd rather do that than a rundown. So just be looking out for the Rodriguez AMA and then the yearly rundowns here in December. Thank you guys so much for watching.